Well, hello again folks, and welcome to my channel, The Redneck Hillbilly. I'm Dennis. Well, have I got a surprise for you guys? It's a surprise to me too. I never thought I'd be doing this. Many years ago, in the 80s, I went to Queensland for 16 years. I had a small strawberry farm there. It's quite successful. The drought knocked me around a bit, but we sold a lot of strawberries. Anyway, I came back down to Sydney to look after my mum and dad, who were getting old at the time. I got 8 years with my dad, and I got 12 years extra with my mum by coming back down to help them. And they did need help. They weren't helpless. They were old and struggled, you know, doing a lot of things. So I used to take them shopping and do all the odd jobs around for them, things like that, and anything that needed doing. Excuse me a minute, I've got to put the fan on. I forgot. Oh, that's better. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Anyway, like I say, I had this small strawberry farm. We worked very, very hard. Me, my wife and my 2 children. I even employed a few people, casual, to come and pick strawberries for me. It was getting too big, you know. So, because of them days and all them years setting it up and doing it, I don't do much gardening no more. My son cuts the grass, cuts the edges. We've got no plants. We got rid of all the trees, and we've got a couple of little bushes there that Beryl's mum gave us that we don't want to let go. And that's about it. And that's the reason, one of the reasons why I never thought I'd ever be doing what I'm going to be doing now. But I'm going to show you. I'll show you what I'm up to now. You're not going to believe it. Well, knowing me, you probably are. This is it, folks. I'm going to grow some bean sprouts, officially known as mung bean sprouts. It takes up to 4 to 5 days. This is the first stage, and I'll have to record a little bit every day before you actually get to see the video. Now, what I got to do here, I've got to take that lid off. And we've got to make a layer. Don't be shy, I'm putting plenty in. It's an incredible sight. When you see, I think that'll do it. Just a few more in this corner. I'm happy with that. That's for right. I just got these delivered today. These trays. I bought 2 for $8, I think, free postage. I didn't think I'd be getting them till after Christmas, but they say to pick the broken bits up. One bit there, another bit there. Now what we have to do now, where'd that go? There you see it, there you don't. Oh, there's a bit. little bit. It's not much broken bits in. I don't suppose it made much difference taking them out, but they say to. I don't know why. You see one and then you move the stuff and it covers it up again. I buy bean sprouts. I like them in stir fries. They're good in salads too. But when I buy them, they don't seem to last more than a couple of days. Apparently these can last in the fridge for a week once you've done them. So at least you get a little bit more. And I only usually get to use them once. Now what we do now, get rid of that. We put these in here. See, there you go, another 2 pieces. Oh well, it was worth the effort. There's another one. Hope I'm not blocking your vision with my arm. I'm not too good left-handed, unless it's playing the drums. I can play the drums left-handed, but that's about it. My dad was ambidextrous. He could use either hand. He could drive with his left or his right, and he could hammer nails in with his left or his right. If I tried to hammer a nail in with my left hand, I'd probably smash my thumb. Anyway, that'll do for now. Now what we have to do now is soak them in water, they say between 4 hours and overnight. Well, I'm going to do around about 6 hours, 7 hours, something like that. And let them soak. Put that back on. Put that on. And we shall leave that there for the time being. Now, I don't know how successful I'm going to be with this because I've never done it before. But I used to grow them in strawberry. They were never hollow in the middle. They were always full of water. I sent away when I first started doing it. I had an idea how to do it, but how to grow strawberries, but I sent away to Queensland DPI, the Department of Primary Industries, for any information they could send me on how to grow strawberries. And wow, they sent me this big package back, right from start to finish, on how to prepare your soil, how much fertilizer per metre of row, and how to maintain them afterwards and all that. And I did it by the book. I didn't cut any costs to try and save money, but I used to walk in with 20 punnets of strawberries in a tray, and nobody ever asked me the price. They always said, how many have you got? So I did well, and some days I used to sell 600 punnets of strawberries. And Sundays I used to do the markets at Toowoomba. I had a stall there, and I never managed to set the stall up before I'd sold out, and I had a car full of 600 punnets of strawberries, and I used to be selling them out the back of the car. So, and I'd be finished by 11 o'clock on the way home, and then the rest of the week I go down to the local shops, and there are fruit shops and that, and I never had any trouble selling them. And but I sick myself of gardening. I don't want to see another garden again the rest of my life anyway. But this is a little bit different. This is, I wouldn't call this gardening. This is just growing seeds. And we'll see how we go, because I do like them. I can eat them raw. I can eat them out of the bag. Anyway, I'll bring you back later on when I prepare the tray for setting it up, you know, and then we'll look at it again tomorrow and they should start sprouting. Fingers crossed. I'll bring you back then. Okay folks, here we are again. This is they've been on 6 hours now soaking in the water, these bean sprouts. They recommend from 4 to overnight. Well, I'm going to keep it at 6 because I'm getting a bit pushed for time, but with it being near Christmas. I won't be using these bean sprouts over Christmas, but I want to be using them before, so the sooner I get them done the better. So I'm cutting a bit of a corner, I suppose, but it don't matter. It don't matter. Now what I got to do next, excuse me, now is take the top off here, take this off, this tray, and see what we've got here. Now I've noticed, see if I can show it you. Come on, where's the camera? There, it's starting to spread already. There's a few like that. See that? That one? They're sprouting already, so we are doing alright, I think. Now I've just got to drain these, so just give me a second. Oh. I should have used 2 hands, now I've got some mopping up to do. Damn it, Janet! That'll do. Now, I'll put that back there. Can you see that? Yep. See, this swelled up a fair bit too. Now, what I got to do, I've got to get some water and put it in here. I don't know how much, but I'll fill it half full. Or as some would say, half empty. I like to think positive, so I'll say half full. I'm a positive thinker. And there we go. It looks more now than it was before because they've all swelled up. Yeah, dipshit. Of course they come to great for you. Because I'm sure you have a portfolio. I'm sure you have a now. And if you have played your cards correctly and you're in the stock market, right? Or you own multiple you're part of private equity, right? We can put that on top. Yeah, it's been a great economy for you, of course. And then we cover up. And we'll come back tomorrow and see how if they've grown any. It's pretty easy thing to do. It comes out what results you get in the end, I suppose. It really doesn't matter what you think. It's you can think you've done all the right things and still fail. And that's happened to me plenty of times. Not that I admit it. But it's true. I'll put them now at one side, out of the way, and we'll bring you back tomorrow and let you see what the damage is done. Oh, it's all good fun, isn't it? Oh, before I go, today's the 17th of December. It's Tuesday. For those who are interested, the blood test failed that my wife had the other day, so they're having to come back. They said they're going to come back tomorrow and that they would confirm it today, but they haven't confirmed it, so I'm not expecting them tomorrow. If they come, all well and good. But I don't know. It's unbelievable what you have to go through just to get a bloody bit of blood. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Well, here we are again, folks. This is the morning of day one. At past 7 last night, I left these to soak in water. At past 1 yesterday, I left these to soak in water, and at 7:30 last night, I prepared them then for their growing few days. Some say you can have them in 3 days, some say 4. Usually it's between 4 and 5 days that they're ready, so that's not too bad. I wouldn't, if it was any longer, I wouldn't be interested, I don't think. But because it's so quick, it makes life a bit easier. So let's have a look, see how far we've got with it. We'll take that off because apparently you've got to keep them in the dark. We'll take the lid off, put that over there. Oh, they're sprouting. Have a go at that. Let's see if we can get a close-up of that.
And now, Christmas on the farm is much more Christmassy. At Takey Subways, we believe everyone has a gift, and we
That's pretty good, isn't it? Let's have a look underneath, see what we've got underneath. See if we've got any roots there. There's some roots there. Uh-oh. You can tell I'm new at the game, can't you? Now I'm going to put some fresh water in here. I hope you can see because of my silly hand. We'll take it back out a bit. There we go. There we are. What am I going to do? You just have to bear with me for a second while I put this over here, and I'll have to be careful of that next time till they've taken proper root. Fresh water. They're taking some water in already, I'll tell you. That should be enough. Now, put that back in there because you can see the root system, I think. Oh well, trust me, there's roots there. Now, what I'm going to do now is, I'm not sure whether you do this. I think I've read somewhere where you don't need to with this system, with this green system. They usually put a wet towel on top, whereas because I've got the lid, and then they put a dark towel to keep them in the dark, so I just spray them a little bit with some water on the top. So I won't be disturbing them again now for another 3 days. And that's it. That's it. So day 2 tomorrow. I might have a look tonight around about 7:30 to see if they've progressed any. If they have, I'll make another little video, short video on the progression of it. Otherwise, it'll be tomorrow on day 2. Okay? I'll catch you then. Well, good morning, folks. Here we go. This is it'll be 2 days at 7:30 tonight, and it's 9:30 this morning. So, excuse me. It's not really the end of the second day yet, and we'll have a look, see what's happening. First of all, it's coffee time. Now, for all you people who know what happened to Beryl last night, she had a fall and she fell into the Christmas tree. She got out of the chair. I don't know how. I'd just been in the room checking on her. I was in the kitchen making our dinner for the night, and I heard this crash. But I had the doors open because there was a really cool breeze coming through, so I opened the doors and I thought one of the doors had slammed shut round. So I checked the back, that was okay. I went round, I was going round to the front to check the front, and I saw her on the floor with a Christmas tree underneath her. It took me about half an hour to get her up again, back on her feet, so I could sit her back on the chair. I don't know how she got out of the chair. She's not done that in several months, been able to do that. So, in a way, something's telling her she wanted to get up and she felt she could do it. But in reality, she couldn't, and she's just got a couple of bruises on her knees. She's very lucky. And I was on my own because my son didn't get home from work for another hour. And that was 5 o'clock last night. And he didn't get home till 6:10, so I had to sit her on the floor, drag her away from the Christmas tree, stand the Christmas tree up, move the baubles that had all come off, some got broke, and then I had to sit her up to just stabilise her for a bit because she was a bit traumatised, you know. So I took the photographs, and I took a couple of photographs of it. It's not a pretty sight, but we got there and she's okay, and she still seems to be in good spirits. So, okay, I'll leave it at that now. But here we go, the unveiling of day 2. Let's just get the camera so I don't get my arms in the way like I normally do. Coffee time. Here we go. Nice cup of coffee. Right, now we can work. Now we've had the coffee, we've got the energy. But apparently you have to keep these things dark and damp. So what I did early this morning, I put this towel on like most of them do, and it's a damp towel. So there we go. It's not looking too bad, is it? You know, it's sprouted. Let's see what we got underneath. I might have to top the water up like I did yesterday. Maybe I put too many in, I don't know. Oh look, we've got some root system there, which is pretty good. That'll keep them drinking. There's an awful lot. I did put too many in. I'd never done it before, so I don't know. Anyway, I'd noticed on the internet last night somebody did it and they had them up in in 2 days. I don't know how they did that because I've done exactly the same thing. And this is day 2, so. But we'll keep it at that. And I'll put the covers on. I'm going to move them into onto the table. This is my workspace for me cooking. So that's it. We'll have a look, see what happens later on this afternoon. If there's a change, I'll record it. If not, I'll record it again in the morning and see what change we get tomorrow. Okay. We'll see how we go. Take that off. Ooh, it looks pretty high. Wow. Look at that. Day 2. Not bad, is it? Hey, have a go at that. We'll spray them a little bit of water on there. Actually, I'll check, see how much water's in there. Oh yeah, there's plenty there. Under there, they're getting plenty of root water, but it's got to be a bit damp on top. So, there we go again. I'll bring you back. See, that's one that's come out. It's getting a nice tastes alright. Tastes like bean sprouts. It sure does. Give them a bit more water. Keep the damp towel on. And you got to keep them in the dark. Be interesting to see what day 3's like, if that's 2 days work. It's pretty good. Put that back over there like that. That helps to keep it in the dark. So, they reckon 4 days, maybe 5. So we've still got 3 days to go. How big are they going to be? Oh well, we'll see. I'll catch you in the next one, which is probably this time tomorrow. It's Friday night. Friday night, yeah, so that's, I started it Wednesday night, so Wednesday night and Thursday night was a day, and from Thursday night to tonight is 2 days, so from tonight and tomorrow night, that'll be 3 days. So we'll see how we go then. Catch you tomorrow. Oh, good day again, folks. This is my bean sprouts. This is yesterday. The last time I mentioned it was day 2, and I got it wrong. It was actually day 3. Today is day 4. So they're ready. I'll harvest them tomorrow in the morning, and I'll take a video of that. They look all right. Really nice. So I'll harvest them in the morning or tomorrow sometime. They've grown well, haven't they, in 4 days. I'll wet them again and see if we can see what we can do, and then I'll bag them and I'll give some to my neighbour. There's too many there for me. Might even do a stir fry tomorrow night then. Use some up just to try them. Alright then, we'll just have a bit of a look underneath. Oh, there, it's got a good healthy system, root system under there. How good's that? We shall, what I'll do, I'll lightly spray the plant, or the sprouts, should I say. And that's okay now, and that'll do. I went and spilled it coming across. I'm going to have to mop that up now. I can't believe how high they've got, but they're different. I believe there are different types of bean sprouts, so these are supposed to be first grade ones, whatever that means, but they're different varieties, so you can only buy the varieties that they're selling, so that's all I can find. So I don't know what the variety is or how it's supposed to look like, but it might tell me on the packet. So if I find it on the packet, I'll go online and find out what they're supposed to look like when they're ready, you know. I'll do that later on tonight. So in the meantime, I'll keep you posted. I'll definitely going to harvest them tomorrow sometime. I might do it in the afternoon, closer to tea time, get them fresher and put them in a bag and see how we go. And in the meantime, I'll catch you tomorrow sometime. Well, g'day folks, it's Sunday the 22nd of December. It's 10:22 in the morning. I think it's harvest day for my bean sprouts. So we'll have a bit of a check and see. This is the 5th day, and by the look of it, they've pretty well grown. They've pretty well grown quite high. Wow, look at that. I'll bring you back in a sec. I've just got to get some stuff. Apologise for that. I should have had this stuff ready. I've just had to get these things for when I harvest the little crop, and I'll get my knife ready. And see how we go. I can't believe how big they've gone in such a short time. We'll put that over there for now. I'm going to get rid of this water. There. What we've got to do is, well, I don't got to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try and cut these roots off if my knife is sharp enough. Oh, that's worked okay. Oh, well, at least my knife's sharp enough. And I will trim them a bit further as I pull them out. It'll be easier to get them out as well now. What I'm going to do is turn that over like that and get this bit. You watch someone try and ring me while I'm doing this. It's always the case, isn't it? You get busy. Well, to say I'm not pleased would be an understatement. Right, now I'm going to put them on there, and I'm going to try and get rid of this stuff on here. And make some clean working space. Right, now we go like that and like that. I'm going to get the scissors because I think they'll still need a little bit of trimming. Now let's get a handful and we'll just give them a haircut. And we'll put them on that tray there. We'll put them on that tray there. That's amazing. Well, this is going to be a long, laborious process, methinks. So I might bring you back when we come to the end. I don't know about cutting them. I think pulling the roots off is probably easier. We'll give that a go. Yeah, it is. You can't get at the roots with the scissors. So, I don't know, I'm only guessing. So guesswork with me at the moment, guys. I've never done it before, like I said earlier in the video. But I'll watch a few more videos. Keep them all the same way, Dennis. Come on, shape yourself. I did put too many in, I'm pretty sure I did, in such a small container. So I will be aware of that next time, because I will make them again. I've got plenty there to do, and it's only cheap. It's not as if you're wasting a lot of money. You don't have to get all the roots off, because I think it'd be pretty impossible. But if you can just get the excess off. There's only about 200 or 300 grams here of beans that makes all this. Probably a bit more, maybe 300 or 400 grams. There isn't a, well, I'd say about 250 to 300, to be honest, because it's a kilo bag and it's hardly looks as if there's any been used. It could even be less. So, highly delighted. And the thing is, if you do have to waste any, it doesn't cost, you're not wasting it, you're not throwing a lot of money down the drain. So I got Beryl now watching a Christmas movie. She used to like Christmas movies, but I don't think she's very interested. She doesn't seem to be able to get into watching anything anymore. She just looks around. She glances at it every now and again, but that's about it. Blimey. This is unbelievable. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to bore you with watching me do all this. I'm going to bring you back when it's all done. And I've got to put them in bags. Be interesting to see how many bags I get, 2 or 3. Okay, I'll bring you back in a bit. Okay folks, this is the final product. I've just got to put them in bags now. I've got as many roots off as I can. I don't know whether you're supposed to take all the roots off or whether it's just as many as you can, I don't know. If anybody out there can give me any tips on how to do these, if you have any advice on what I was doing wrong or how I can make it better. I do realise I overfilled the basket to start with. I think that caused me a few problems with them actually growing. They're all competing for the same space. But regardless of that, how do you think I did? If you got any advice or any constructive criticism, let me know. This channel is always open to constructive criticism. I'm not a know-it-all. I know a lot of stuff, but I don't know it all, and I'm always willing to learn. So, in the meantime, I'm going to give them a bit of a try. There we go. It's like you're buying the shop. Tastes alright. Tastes pretty good. Well, I'll put them in the bag. I'll bring you back. We'll let you see what they look like. And they say they can last up to 2 weeks if you store them properly. So you gotta put them in the fridge. Keep them dry. You don't want them wet. Tonight I'm doing beef stir fry. I don't know what sauce yet, I've not decided. They're tasty. Be great in a salad. The stems are not as thick as I would have liked them. Or if anybody can give me any advice on how to do it properly. That's my first time. I've never done these. I didn't even know you could do them like this way. It's just something I came across a week or two ago. I thought, oh, I might have a go at that. Gives me something to do, something to think about. Anyway, I'll bring you back shortly when I put them in a bag. Okay folks, this is the finished product. I've got 2 bags. I'm going to see if my neighbour wants them up the road. He's a good bloke, he gives me loads of stuff. So I'm going to try and return the compliment to him. And that's for mine for tea tonight, but I won't use all then. So that's it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big like. Comment, please let me know what you think. Let me know if you do it. Let me know if I'm doing anything wrong. Let me know if I can do anything better. All will be taken on board. Like I say, it's the first time I've ever done this, so I need a bit of help. Share the video with your friends. There's no restrictions on it whatsoever. And please consider, if you already haven't done, subscribing to my channel. I've got 437 subscribers up to now. I'm aiming for 500 for my next milestone, so it's creeping up slowly, but a bit faster than it was. So I thank everybody for supporting my channel and supporting me especially. I need a bit of support. I'm restricted to what I can do, and it keeps me in the loop with everybody else and communicating with people, and that's it. I appreciate people watching the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy making it, because I do enjoy making them. And I'll see you in the next one. I don't know whether I'm going to record tea tonight, but I'll certainly record my Christmas breakfast and a couple of things that's going on Christmas Day. I might leave it for then. Actually, I might even get my camera out rather than my phone and give them a bit of a whirl. Make sure the batteries are charged. Anyway, like I normally say, is ta-ra. Ta-ra for now anyway. Cheers and a Merry Christmas to everybody. And hope you all have a fantastic New Year. Better than what we've had the last 3 or 4 years. What with that bloody COVID and the lockdowns and the masks and compulsory vaccinations. It couldn't get any worse than that one. And I think they're still trying to sort out the mess. Economically, places are going broke and closing down, going bankrupt because they can't survive in the business world with the economy, the economics the way they are. And that's life, I suppose. There's ups and downs. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing stays the same forever. You've just got to roll with the changes. So take care. Like I say, Merry Christmas to everybody out there, and thanks for watching.